Sagittarius, hi, how are you doing? I hope you're alright. Just faffing with my camera there and dropping cards on the floor. We're going to do something a bit different for this next set of readings. And you are my first one. You are my guinea pig. I love you, Sag. I love you, Sag people. I'm Sag rising. You're awesome. Yes, this spread is all going to be about investing in yourself. I just wanted to really put the focus back onto you, the viewer, because in the general readings, love is coming up so much and romantic relationships is coming up so much. I really wanted to put the focus back on you as the viewer, because that's kind of my whole mission with this channel. I mean, when we speak about love, I do keep the focus on the viewer anyway. I do. I'd be careful too, but I just thought we'd do something a bit different. All right. So I'm using a particular spread from Emerald Lotus Divination, the website's called. It comes up quite a lot when you Google spreads. Some nice spreads on there. Okay, so I don't always work with the spread, but this is what I'm going to do today. We're looking at why you should invest in yourself, where you should invest your energy, how you should invest in yourself, what will come if you choose to invest yourself, how this will affect your daily life, something you need to learn about investing in yourself, and why you are worthy of investment. What a spread. Let's get the cards. I don't think I'm going to work with jumpers for this. I know, crazy. Have you ever seen me not work with jumpers before? Sometimes I don't. Especially when I'm working with a kind of a new-ish spread. So let's get the right shuffle for you, and then let's get these cards out and let's explore the issues. I'm not necessarily going to clarify every single card. I need to, because half term's coming up, I need to keep these readings a little bit shorter than my usual readings, so I need to rein in my own nosiness. But let's get the right messages for you. Let's get some good messages for you, Sag. I'm pumped about this reading. I hope you are. I'm really pumped about this set of readings. Okay, let's do a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. We've got our shuffle. Okay, so why should I invest in myself? Ace of Swords. Where should I invest my energy? Ooh, 3 of Swords. Interesting. How should I invest in myself? Reverse King of Swords. Okay, I get you. I get you. What will come if I choose to invest in myself? 6 of Pentacles reversed. What will come? How will this change my daily life? Emperor reversed. Something I need to learn about investing in myself. 4 of Swords. And why I'm worthy of investment. Ooh, the Devil reversed. How exciting. I have to peek at the bottom of the deck. I can't help it. The Moon in reversed. Yeah, this feels kind of like shadow work, actually. This whole spread feels like shadow work, just to give you an overall impression of how I'm feeling the energies. With that Devil in reverse, with that Moon card, with that Ace of Swords. Yeah. Right, I'm kind of going to read these two positions together, because this is why I should invest in myself. And this is why I'm worthy of investment. Yes, you will see me keep looking over there because I've got a cheat sheet for this spread, because I don't see the value in memorising it, frankly. I mean, Celtic Cross I can memorise, sure. Past, present, future I can memorise, sure. But, you know, when we're looking at sort of kind of new issues like, you know, quirky little spreads that we've not done before, loads, I think it's cool to just, you know, use a crib sheet. Nothing wrong with that. So why should I invest myself? Ace of Swords. Why I'm worthy of investment. Reverse Devil. Okay. Ace of Swords is about the truth, essentially. And I think you, Sagittarius, have your own personal truth. You know? And we all do, don't we? We all have our own personal truth, which I think is sort of defined by our own values, and our own beliefs. Our own beliefs about ourselves, our own beliefs about the way the world works, our own beliefs about the way we think the world should work, that sort of thing. And it's a pretty cool thing to be really, really in touch with your own truth, isn't it? To be really, really in touch with your own values and your own beliefs, and examine them and adjust them where necessary. You know, because we're a constant work in progress. It's not like we have some fixed ultimate truth that should never change, although that reversed Emperor in your spread is telling me that maybe sometimes you do think like that. But basically, the reason you should invest in yourself, Sag, It's kind of to get to know yourself better, to kind of have more clarity over what your beliefs, your truths, and your values are. And also, I think, more clarity about what you want to achieve. Because this feels a bit like an epiphany moment to me, this Ace of Swords. Particularly in this deck, but in general, the Ace of Swords does. And sometimes if we don't take the time to like invest in ourselves, put our energy inwards towards us, we sort of lose sight of what we want. So I think for you at the moment, investing in yourself is going to give you clarity over the truth of what you want. Yeah. Why are you worthy of investment? The Reverse Devil. These two cards very much tie together for me, the way this spread works. Right. I feel like this is Sag kind of arguing with me. I feel like you're arguing with me right now, Sag. And sort of saying, no, I'm not. It's not worth it. It's not worth putting it. I can't change. I can't change. There's no point putting any energy towards myself because I'm a... God, I want to say a lost cause. Who has said that to you, Sag? I feel like it's something that someone else has said to you and you've kind of internalized it. Yes, I think there's patterns of behaviour that you get into. I mean, that's what the Devil's all about, patterns of behaviour, certain patterns of behaviour, like all of us, that you get into that aren't really serving you. And it is worth you taking the time to examine those and learn ways to change those, but also learn for you why it's worth changing those. And it's worth changing those because they get you closer to your truth, your true path, I think. Yeah, anything else on that Devil? Let me just clarify that Devil, see if I can get anything else on that Devil for you. Why is Sag worthy of investment? Anything else on this Devil, please? Do you know what? No, I don't need to clarify because it's come to me. This Devil's very tempting, isn't he? I think if you don't invest in yourself and get this Ace of Swords clarity, this Devil energy can pull you off path, can pull you away from your true purpose, and you can stay with your true purpose and stay on path by really having that clarity, that knowledge about your truth and your own self. And then this Devil energy, which kind of pulls you in certain directions and kind of makes you false promises and sort of says, oh, come over here, Sag, you know, I can give you a sense of satisfaction. I can give you a sense of contentment. That's kind of what the Devil says, but the Devil does it in a way that cuts out our spiritual needs, okay, and kind of promises material gain. So if you have clarity about where you're going, your own authenticity, your own spiritual needs, then you're less likely to be pulled off path by this Devil energy, because it's like you've got an internal checklist, a firm, solid, but not rigid, you know, it's still flexible, but it's kind of a solid internal checklist that really helps you determine when you get offers of you know, whatever, offers of anything, it could apply to anything, you can discern whether it's right for you. You can spot Devil energy easier if you have that clarity. That's why you're worthy of investment. Okay, where should I invest my energy? You've got the Three of Swords come up. That's interesting, isn't it? This is about emotional pain. God, it's all swords. Why, where and how? It's all swords. That's interesting. But really the Three of Swords is about, there's a lot tied to emotions with the Three of Swords. This is got this shadow work feel to it. This is, I'm going to turn that devil back upside down because that's what it was. God, and you've got the Four of Swords as well. Loads of swords. Interesting. I think you need to invest your energy in, and this ties in with this King of Swords card anyway as well, which is about how I should invest yourself. So actually I'm going to take these two energies together. It's all about getting in contact with your higher self with the King of Swords. It's in reverse. This tells me at the moment you're not totally sort of in touch with your higher self. Your higher self, maybe being another word for soul, might be another way to conceptualize it, okay? Kind of like, or you can think of it as a like future best version of yourself. It's an interesting concept, and it's actually hard to put into words, but let's use the picture on the card to explain it to you, because you know that's the whole point of tarot. He's sat on top of this mountain, right? And it's like, I think this King of Swords here in this particular card in this particular deck represents your higher self, and it's like this being. He can kind of look down at the Sag. I don't mean in a condescending way, just kind of, yeah. Just run with me. He can look down at the Sag that's on that path up the mountain, and he kind of has this broader perspective, this wider knowledge of what might be the best path to take. I say best path, I don't believe there's any wrong path. You're going to get to where you're going, Sag, but he can sort of see things that you can't see, and that's why sort of being connected to this idea of a higher self, or connected to this idea of a soul, it helps you with your intuition, because it can help you decide what turning to take, even though you don't fully understand why you're taking it. It's just that your intuition is guiding you, and that to me happens when you're more in contact with this kind of being, which is a concept really. It's a concept really, and the idea is that he's got this broader perspective, and the way you can sort of be in contact with him is through meditation, perhaps, but it doesn't have to be. And by the way, when we say meditation, it doesn't mean just like sitting on a cushion and closing your eyes and fucking trying to detach yourself from everything. Painting can be meditative. Physical activity can be meditative. Climbing's meditative, okay? Because it's like working out a puzzle, and it's like, I don't know, like nothing, you can't think of anything else when you're doing that particular puzzle, and it's physical, and it's always good to get into your body. I'm talking about that sort of thing. Whatever works for you. You, Sag, know what works best for you. I know climbing sounds a bit far out, but I'm just speaking from personal experience, so I don't know if that's something that resonates with you. But yeah, how you can invest in yourself is sort of being in contact with this, and noticing why you detach, because it came out in reverse. So I do feel that you detach from this energy sometimes. And I think the reason you detach from it is to do with this Three of Swords that's come up that I haven't really spoke about yet. And this is, the position here is why should I invest, where should I invest my energy? So I think, let me just look at this. Yeah. This is about examining your own emotional pain. It's about investing your energy in examining your own emotional pain. Barrel of laughs, right? Yeah, great. Fun times for Sag. I mean, this is why I'm saying this whole spread has a feeling of like shadow work about it, which in a way isn't the most fun times, is it? But also sometimes I think we make it a bit worse than it is. Because when you do shadow work and you shine a light on the parts of yourself that are hidden, it's not, you don't, everything you shine a light on isn't horrendous. I'd just like to make that clear. When we shine that light on the shadow, sometimes hidden in the shadows is really positive, really good stuff about ourselves that we've buried. So know that in examining the pain, you'll probably throw some of that up too. And healing. There's something about healing here as well. Investing your energy towards healing via feeling. You know, this pain needs to be felt and purged. This figure's purging. You can see she's purging. And she's purging it by feeling it. So what works for you, Sag? You know, this is a question for me to throw back to you. What works for you in purging pain? For me, it's music, writing songs, that sort of self-expression. There's something about self-expression here. But to express yourself, you have to be in touch with yourself. And that's where this King of Swords figure comes in. This concept of a sort of higher self comes in. But you see, sometimes when we talk about meditation and being transcendent and being in contact with our higher self, we actually end up attempting and actually achieving a detachment from our own feelings, which is quite popular. I know, I think a lot of spiritual writings, this sort of spiritual bypassing is quite popular, and I don't know, it's not for me. It's not what I advocate for. You need to feel to heal here, Sag. That's what's going on with these cards. That's the message that's coming through. And of course, I'm the person who's interpreting the message, so I put my own spin on it and my own values do come into it. So yeah, I'm not claiming to be some fucking pure channel from God or something. Alright, I'm not doing that, just to be clear. Don't know why I wanted to mention that, but I did. Yeah. So that's how all of this makes sense to me. Let me know in the comments if that makes sense to you as well. Alright, let's move on then. Number 4, what will come if I choose to invest in myself? And how will this change my daily life? More balance. Your exchanges with other people will feel more balanced, and within yourself you will feel more balanced if you choose to invest in yourself. It came out in reverse, but it doesn't really make any odds to me. It just feels like it's an incoming energy, which would make sense with the position that it's in. I will perhaps do a whole video on how I read reversals, because I'm pretty freestyle. But this is beautiful. This is like the energy of reciprocal relationships, reciprocal exchanges, fair exchanges with other people. In a sense, I think what this means is when you get to know yourself better and invest in yourself more and believe in your own value and worth more, you're not going to get into these types of relationships and exchanges that are not reciprocal, where you are giving more than you are getting. And I know we don't give in this life in order to get back, but when you keep giving and giving and giving to a situation and the flow of energy isn't coming back at you, something is up there, and that needs to be recognized. And I feel your investment in yourself will help you recognize that more, and also will drive you to take the right action when you recognize that, i.e. stop putting your energy into something where the unequal exchange is present. And that will I believe come through recognizing and knowing your own value, recognizing your own beliefs, and having that integrity and sense of right and wrong within you, and knowing your own line in the sand, you know, knowing your own boundaries and all that good stuff. Okay. And how will it change your daily life? Emperor in reverse. So this is kind of an incoming Emperor energy, you know, this an energy that can be brought into your life when you start investing in yourself. You know, he's got strong boundaries. He's a 4, right? He's a number 4, very stable energy. Standing in your own power. A kind of new firmness, a newfound firmness, a newfound ability to say no or yes when it's correct. A newfound ability to discern when it's correct to say yes and when it's correct to say no, and when it's correct to take certain action and when it's correct to hang back from doing so. All that I feel is on the horizon for you when you start investing in yourself, Sag here. And I sort of feel like day-to-day decisions will become easier because you will have that framework that you're working from when you're making decisions. If that makes sense. Do you get me? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, I see this Emperor here as being a firm decision maker, not only because he knows himself and he's got that inner values system that he can refer back to when making decisions, but also because he's got a plan. This Emperor has a plan. This Emperor knows what he wants. And he knows what does and does not fit in with what he wants. So it's going to help you make decisions. The strongest thing that's coming through to me here, how will this change my daily life, is it's going to increase your ability to make decisions and sort of decrease your anxiety around right and wrong decisions. And I sort of have a faith that even if you take a wrong decision, you're going to come back round to be on the path that you're on. And at least you're going to... There's a certain value in the way you make decisions, the firmness with which you make decisions. And I see that being more a part of your daily life, Sag, once you start investing in yourself. Okay? And then the last card, it's been quite that sort of reading, isn't it? Interesting. You know, slightly different thing for me to attempt. It's cool. It's good. Something I need to learn about investing in myself. Well, rest as appropriate. This is quite a private energy as well, so I would say really turning your energy inward here. So I think maybe in the past you've invested in yourself in a sort of way where you ask a lot of opinions from other people about what you should and shouldn't do. But here I see you making decisions about what you should and shouldn't do in terms of investing in yourself, from that position of quietness within yourself, from that personal power that you've got, more internal, and which ties in with that Emperor energy. They're both fours. You know, it ties in with that energy of confidence in decision making. Yes, there's less looking outward here. So something I need to learn about investing in myself. Make the decisions that you are happy with. Sure, you can get other people's opinions and bounce ideas off them, and that, if they're a good friend, that can help clarify your own feelings, the extent to which things line up with your values, you know, help you get to know yourself better, but do it from a position of investing in yourself in a way that you are happy with, not other people. And really, like, knowing yourself is really going to aid you in doing that, and knowing your own internal beliefs and values is really going to help you do that. Yeah, cool. I like doing that spread for you. Was it helpful? Let me know in the comments. I hope so. I'm going to leave it there. 24 minutes. Yes. Let's hope I can keep all these reads this short. No clarification. Go me. All right. Let me know what you think of this reading, this new style reading. Having said that, I probably won't repeat it because it's kind of like a one-off thing. I mean, it's something you could repeat maybe in like 6 months or a year or something, maybe. I don't know. I hope you got something useful out of it. Just wanted to do something a bit different. Let me know in the comments. If you've not subscribed, please do so. This isn't totally far off my usual style or anything, by the way, if you're new here and wondering. It's just a different spread, and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Right, Sag, I'm off. I hope you got something out of that. Bye. Oh, no, I'm still here. Bye.